Yeah, and the heart of the inhabitant shall be changed and turned to another meaning. For evil shall be put out, and the thief shall be quenched. As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which have been so long without fruit, shall be declared.
Right. Like go from there to 2nd Ezra 7 and like around like 41, if I'm not mistaken.
2nd Ezra 7 and 40. 1. Even though now the corruption is grown up and wickedness increased.
And wickedness have increased.
Yep.
We're living in that time now where wickedness is at an all-time high. All-time high, man. There's never been this high in the history of the earth.
Yep.
You know?
It said, and the righteous have prayed for the ungodly, wherefore it shall not be so now also.
It says 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter, I think it is. For wickedness have increased, sins have increased unto heaven.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
And the Most High's tired of that.
And that's why death reigns supreme on the planet.
Right.
That's why so much death is happening, so much judgment is going on.
Yep.
And so it matches the level of wickedness.
And that's why there's more people on the earth right now, so all those spirits can come back and be judged right before your child come back, and for the mental to come too. It said, it's more. It said, he answered me and said, this present life is not the end where much glory do abide. Therefore have they prayed for the weak, but the day of doom, which is going to ultimately be the mental, the day of destruction. It said the day of doom shall be the end of this time and the beginning of the immortality for it to come, wherein corruption is past.
Yep, that victory over death. Oh, death, where is thy sting?
Yep.
The last enemy has been overcome.
Yep.
Been defeated.
So it's going to end in doom.
So that's what's going to ultimately put out this wickedness.
Yep.
That's what ultimately going to put out the bullshit that's here on the earth.
Yeah.
It said, in tempering it at an end, infidelity is cut off, righteousness is grown, and truth is grown up. Then shall no man be able to save him that is destroyed, nor to oppress him that hath gotten the victory. So he can't go back and save them dude that died, and he ain't gonna be able to oppress us in the kingdom of heaven. There ain't gonna be no upturn taking away our joy and our peace, and our comfort, and our rest.
Yeah, those nations ain't gonna be able to have the luxury like they always had to be able to take us down as a nation, because the only reason why we were taken down and put under their foot was because of our transgressions.
Right.
We're gonna no longer be under sin anymore. We're not gonna transgress. So the nations will never be able to conquer us like they used to, man.
When you go back into the books of Kings, as well as like Joshua, and I think even Judges, it's talking about, and then the children of Israel waxed wicked, and then the Most High brought the such and such nation upon them. Yeah. You know, into captivity. You know, it just was a repeating thing that we would do. It was always recurring to the same wickedness we would be involved in. He'd bring another nation upon us to take us down and put us in captivity.
Yeah, that's why Jake and these niggas in the world, they don't understand. They keep talking about how oppressed they are, but they don't change.
Yeah.
Right. You wonder why it keeps on going. It's a never-ending cycle. It's because your behavior isn't changing. It's the same cycle. Until you niggas change, you're gonna continue to deal with the oppression, man.
Yeah. We say oppression make a wise man mad. These niggas ain't mad. They ain't mad about it.
It's just what life is.
Yeah.
No, the rest of this chapter was good because as you go on to Adam, what have you done?
Oh, bro, Ezra was, man, bro.
He was like, Adam, why? He was basically saying it was better for Adam to not have sin and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Let me read this verse.
It's a lot, though.
And he was asking the angel so much deep stuff that the angel even had to check him. Like, hey, stay in your lane, Ezra.
Let me read this one verse.
You know, basically, what's of the heavens is of the heavens.
Yeah.
And you are of the earth, so deal with the understandings of the things on the earth.
I got like one more verse, and then y'all, you probably bring your piece up. Verse, this is back in 1 Corinthians 15:27. For he hath put all things under his, I should wait. I'll wait till you go. Bring it out now?
We can always bring it out again after.
Yeah, right. For he, verse 27, for he hath put all things, I'm reading 26, the last enemy that shall be destroyed is death. For he hath put
so look, and how is that going to happen?
Right.
The second covenant.
I was about to say, by writing all the righteousness in our hearts.
So you never go off.
We ain't going to make no, because the wages of sin is death. So since we're not going to sin, we can't die no more.
Yeah.
And if we can't die no more, what does that make us? Immortal.
Yeah.
And if we're immortal, what does that make us?
Yeah.
Gods. We're going to be the sons of God again, man.
Yasharala.
We're gonna get that back.
We're getting that title back, man.
Right. So, for he hath put all things under his feet, but when he saith all things are put under him, it is manifest that he is expected, which did put all things under him. Mm-hmm. And when all things shall be subdued unto him, then shall the Son also himself be subject unto him that put all things under him.
That means that even Yahweh Shai, even though he's going to be exalted, he's going to be the top, everybody's going to have to worship him, but he's still going to be under the Father.
Yeah.
You know?
That the Most High God, Yahweh, may be all in all.
Yeah, because like even right now, when we call upon his name, we do it to the glory of the Father, man. You know, when we give praises to the name of the Most High, we do it through his Son, but it's so that the Father can get the glory, man. Yeah. You got to go through Yahweh Shai. As long as Yahweh Shai is getting the glory, the Most High ultimately is getting his glory.
That's right.
It's the glory through his Son.
Because he created this, he blueprinted this. If thou canst understand, he blueprinted this for Yahweh Shai as that first fruit spirit and the first fruits winning to make this possible upon the earth.
I forgot what Victor brought out earlier, but it did without so long, make the glory. There wasn't no glory for a while, you know. Yep. That glory, he wasn't getting that glory for a minute. Now that glory, it comes back to us.
That's why he was asking you. Yeah. He was like, "Why don't you, give me the glory that I had with you before the beginning? Yeah. You know, when I was with you. You know."
Yeah.
1 John chapter 3, verse 8, and I'm reading to 10. He that committeth sin is of the devil, for the devil sinneth from the beginning. For this purpose the Son of the Most High was manifest, that he might destroy the works of the devil.
If anybody watches that movie series, The Matrix, because there was the anomaly of Neo, the one that had to be the Smith, which was the opposite of him. Right. That had to happen. And it's funny, the people became wicked. Everybody became the Smith, became wicked. Right? So that had to happen as it's happening in this time. There's a lot of biblical references in that movie. So you have to have that balance of the wicked versus the one righteous.
Right. That he might destroy the works of the devil. Whosoever is born of Yahweh does not commit sin, for his seed remaineth in him, and he cannot sin because he is born of Yahweh. Right. In this the children of Yahweh are manifest, and the children of the devil, and the children of the devil.
Yep.
Whosoever doth not righteous is not of the Most High, neither he that loveth not his brother.
He's not in that hand. Right. He's not in Yahweh Shai's hand that the Father gave him. Yeah. They not that those in the hand can't be plucked out, but those that are wicked, they never got into the hand in the first place.
Right. And just to tell you that he that then won his own life, basically you love death. Yeah. Those that then love death, they like to die. You know, they don't like to live. They don't like life. You know? I'm gonna go back to the second Esdras real quick. It's second Esdras 7 and
that whole chapter is lit.
But hold on, let the brother bring these real quick, and then we go back to that.
It's 2 Corinthians 5 at the top. For we know that if our earthly house of this tabernacle were dissolved, we have a building of the Most High, and house not made with hands, eternal in the heavens.
So we're all in the spiritual temple now. Right. Okay, our spirits are what's pushing out the sacred place of where the Most High's word is at. It's written in us. Well, that's what we're building for it to be written in us. Go ahead.
For in this we groan earnestly, desiring to be clothed upon, with our house which is from heaven.
If that's celestial, but ultimately that extraterrestrial. Right?
If so be that being clothed we shall not be found naked, for we that are in this tabernacle do groan, being burdened. Not for,
because like Paul said, that which I would do, I do not, and that which I would not, that I do.
Right. Oh, wretched man that I am. And wretched means to be troubled.
Yeah.
You're troubled with all type of temptations. Right.
Yeah.
We want to do right, but then we're in this body, in this body, we can't be 100% right, you know? Right.
Not for that we would be unclothed, but clothed upon, that mortality might be swallowed up of life.
Clothed with the wisdom of this word and with the spirit, okay? It's not about physical clothes, it's about being clothed within this word. Right. What that other part say right?
But clothed upon, that mortality might be swallowed up.
That mortality, because this word is immortal, but mortality will be swallowed up with the wisdom of this word.
That mortality might be swallowed up of life. Now he that hath wrought us for the selfsame thing is of the Most High, who also hath given unto us the earnest of the Spirit.
Therefore, the Spirit, when we have shortcomings, but with certain things the Most High wants us to perform, He'll send the Spirit upon us to do it. Right. You know, things that we wouldn't even realize. Did I really just do that? You know, but the Spirit had you to make sure you do that because that needed to be done. Right.
Therefore, we are always confident, knowing that whilst we are at home in the body, we are absent from the Lord. For we walk by faith, not by sight. We are confident, I say, and willing rather to be absent from the body and to be present with the Lord.
Yeah, but that's the process of death. But when we get the victory over death, we'll be present with the Lord and present in the body. Yeah, but we'll have the type of body that'll be connected to
That's
God.
why when you read in Revelation 21, it talks about how he shall, basically the Most High is going to dwell with us, and we shall be his sons, and he shall be our God. Yeah. He's going to be basically within us, like we're going to be representations of him on the earth.
On one accord.
God. You know?
Is there questions?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Any question you got?
Now, I'm with everything y'all saying. I read the literature, right? I just have one question. Okay, how do you guys feel about prisons and private prisons?
Talking about like Nike corporations and all that.
Correct.
Yeah.
You mean as far as how is it right that it's being done, or is it?
Well, here's the question. So I know Michael Jordan.
Yep.
He says, "Fuck niggas," right? Yep. Fuck them niggas that died over my Jordans, right? Right. Yeah. But I see nothing but Jordans right here, though. You know what I'm saying?
But let me answer this.
Okay, go ahead.
We dealt with the same issue back when I'm in the LA camp, right? So on our street there's a Junkman store, and the lady, she was like, "What you can do about the prison and y'all wearing Jordan?" But the thing is, Jordan himself just invest in the private prison industry to make money. He probably got consulted by his financial advisor or not to do that to make money. Now, the actual Jordan brand is owned by Nike. It's a subsidiary. He don't even own the Jordan company. They just use his name as a subsidiary to sell the product.
But he reaps the benefits.
Yeah, of course he reaps the benefits. Yeah, everybody wearing Nike and Jordan, Converse. They're all owned by Nike. Even the track shoes that you get paid at or not is owned by Nike. Nike owns several companies and stuff like that. So, but that's for the scriptures. Get that. We have to go to our elite for all what the need. So, the so-called white man, we have to go to him for everything, for our clothing, for our food, for our shoes. There's major corporations that you might buy from and stuff that at one time
little children.
Yeah, at one point in time was reaping 100% benefit in slavery.
Right.
Yeah.
Correct.
Like
Chase, like insurance companies that finance some ships that came over here. But my question is this, brother. Now I hear what you're saying. Now me and one of my good friends, he's only 26. He found a way to contact the people in China, sent him a design. Now he sells his own shoe, right? So it's like you guys have faith. You believe in, what is faith again, brother?
Hope of things not seen.
Exactly. Yeah, read the scripture.
We're gonna read it just so we know exactly where it's from. Hebrews 11.
It's Hebrews 11:1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen.
I got the answer to
Okay.
everything he's thinking.
Correct. Now God sent me over here for a reason, right?
What's his
I got a
name?
question for you too though.
Huh? He got many names. What did you just call him? You call him Yeshua or something like that?
He doesn't have many.
Okay, well, first of all, the Jews,
names.
okay, the Jews, right? They have a name for God, but you can't say it, and they don't say it
Who's the Jews?
because
Who's the Jews?
blacks are Jews, right?
These are the Jews.
Okay, but the Jews were blacks, though, right? That's what I just said.
Yeah.
Exactly. I know Jesus is black, right? But my question is, I'm getting out of name brands. The only reason I'm wearing this is because Steph Curry has his own brand, and it's all like scriptural sayings, right? I support companies that are owned by blacks, all 100% owned by blacks, right? Right now, only wear stuff because I have to until we start making our own stuff, to getting it from the manufacturer, right? So I would not be wearing a Jordan shoe. I would not support Jordan at all. I don't care. He said these exact words. I don't give a fuck about them niggas killing themselves over my shoes.
Hey, do you wear Nike?
Right.
Huh?
Do you wear
Right
Nike?
for right now, because that's the only shoe I got.
So why can't we-
Nike, they tore him with that drop.
Okay, but no, it ain't no come on, bro. I'm supposed to walk without no shoes on?
That's what we're saying the same.
Okay. But let me ask you this though.
So y'all got the number one shoe that we should be supporting when we're heading to with this conversation, right?
Yeah, I'm not supporting Nike, and I mean all the shoes. Look, all the shoes I got are old. All my shoes that I have are old.
Okay.
I got one more question. I got one more question for you. If I had a black owned shoe store, if I had my own shoe that I made in China with my own money, and I got my LLC, my corporation, and sold it in the store, would you buy it? Would you buy
The
it?
shoe was fly? Yeah. If it was a good looking shoe.
Okay, what if it wasn't? What if it wasn't a good? What if it was cheap?
Did you wait? Slack it, bro.
Because the couple, I gotta say this, bro. No, you tell what you gotta say.
Okay, so did you come over here to advertise the business or what?
So
we talked
advertise what business?
Okay, you just talked about the whole time bringing up a suit, right?
Perfect. This is
Okay, we up here talking about serious matters. We up here talking about.
I'm not talking about a serious matter.
A shoe, bro.
No.
For real.
It's not
For-
okay.
all the
Well,
shoes is gonna
well,
be
you
for real.
gotta think more. It's more about the shoe.
Okay.
It's more about the shoe, though.
Damn.
It's more. No. Listen, does God preach hate though?
Yes.
Yes.
Does God preach hate?
Yes. 100%.
What did he say about hate?
Hey, bro.
Hate the wicked.
Because I don't want to hear no attitude, man.
Let the word.
I don't want to hear no attitude. I ain't bullshitting with you.
Hey,
I ain't bullshitting with you.
Earlier you said God has many, right? Zechariah chapter 14 verse 9, and the Lord shall be king over all the earth, and that day shall there be one Lord and his name one. So he has one name. Most High has a name in Hebrew, and the Son has a name. Alright, so
I get that. Now, let me.
he has many titles, but
Yeah, hate.
I understand. I am with y'all, man. I'm not coming over here to. I believe everything y'all saying, man.
You don't believe everything you say.
Okay, what I don't believe in. Will you tell me what I believe in?
Because Jordan said fuck niggas, right?
Correct.
Fuck them niggas, right?
Yeah.
We say fuck them niggas too.
That's true. That's
You know
true.
why?
That's true.
So on the pie chart, right here.
whoever ain't with this, fuck it.
We don't care about black people. There's Hispanics that ain't black.
Yeah.
There's so-called white people that have the spirit of our people that ain't black.
Yeah.
That's righteous. So it ain't about blacks. We don't care about Michael Jordan and his shoe brand. It's a shoe. It's like the top shit.
Matter of fact,
Some people take these shoe therapy.
Yeah.
Like I'm wearing my shoe to work. Oh, bro,
Yo,
you
got the classics, bro.
Why you
But
wearing
I
the-
definitely
Yeah,
understand.
fuck these shoes.
Yeah, I
They
understand
just
what he's
shoes.
saying now. I'm sorry, the righteous man.
Yes.
Don't cut no matter what color. Right?
Uh-huh.
Right? So it
Right.
could be a white righteous man too, right?
Not an Edomite.
Not an
Let's
Edomite.
get this right.
Okay,
Not an Edomite.
explain to me what that means.
An Edomite are the descendants of Esau, the wicked upon the earth.
Okay.
There's no righteousness within them. They're not going to be righteous. But because of the process of DNA, and, you know, our seeds being mingled among other nations and to look like their traits, they then how do I explain? It mixes.
It's close.
Right there. The bus driver will know. You know, so but the point that I'm trying to make, not everybody righteous is black. So
correct.
so
I
don't
believe
care
that.
About that.
Yup.
But not everybody wicked is white either.
Right.
But they are Edomites though. Right. There's a difference. There's dark-skinned Edomites. Black, so-called black Edomites too. Lenny Kravitz is a prime example of that. Wow. So it's not about that. But at the end of the day, what this brother was saying is where I was going with it. All this is gonna get burnt up anyway.
I agree.
Whether it's
I
Jordan,
agree.
whether it's your homeboy
I
shoes.
agree. Hey brother, don't. Hey, much respect to you, brother. Okay, much respect. I'm down with what y'all talking about. Cause I believe. Listen, I try to tell people this all the time. They think I'm stupid. You know what I'm saying? I try to preach what you preaching about black Jesus, and they think I'm fucking on Mars or something, right? Okay, so I understand what you're saying.
Right. So are you still doing that?
Huh?
Are you still doing that?
Yes, sir. I'm not gonna change my stance.
Okay. Well, the important thing to know is this. This is the serious matter. Nothing else is more serious than this.
Correct.
Okay? That's why he's frustrated while we're all we entertain it, but
the shit that Donald Trump is doing now, that is gonna lead to that.
Yeah. It's already begun.
Yeah.
They already been in the IMF treaty for 50 days.
Yes, sir.
Well, what's the mark of the beast?
I think there's many. I think symbols are the mark of the beast. I think different symbols are signs of the devil. And tell me if I'm wrong or right.
You're wrong.
Okay, well tell me what it is then.
What's the actual mark of the beast?
I'm right here.
You don't know?
No, I don't know.
This is Revelation.
It's the RFID chip.
Yeah.
No, that's not 666 though, right?
No, 666 is just the
It's the barcode.
It's the Greek.
But it's all.
What is this?
Into
What is this?
That's the chip.
This is what
That's
it
a
is.
chip, okay.
That's the mark.
Once you
That's the
take this,
actual
this is the brand or the mark that will mark you as the devil's property upon the earth.
Wow.
That's
Look at
what that
this.
is.
They go into a club, look, they scan and they ski.
There's people
that's the
buying
early
snacks
2000s
now.
right there.
That's
Spain.
right.
Baja, Spain.
Real quick. Now we know that the economy is in turmoil.
Correct.
And they're breaking down the markets as we speak.
Okay.
But what they're doing is they're trying to make a transition.
Yep.
They're setting up a new economic structure. They're going to do away with cash. Cash is going to be a thing of the past.
That's what I told her. Yeah.
What the elite are doing is they're trying to amalgamate this the system where they're going to take away paper money and they're going to make everything biometric. That's why everything is credit based. You got to use credit cards, debit cards, and they have to have chips in them.
Right.
That's why they setting up facial recognition technology. You know, these different apps on your phone where you can just
Apple Pay, all that shit,
because they're getting us conditioned and ready for this new world order system where everybody's gonna have to be up on this particular system in order to survive, in order to buy and to sell.
It'll be convenient. All the best things that we know and love about it.
Right.
You know?
Now let me ask you this: what is the best way for black people to come up? Do you think we're gonna come up?
No.
What do you think is gonna happen? What do you think is gonna happen?
I'll tell you, black people can't come up. Let me start at the source. Black people can't come up.
Okay.
Righteous people, which are the children of God, are the only way.
Israelites.
The elect of the Israelites are the only way to escape this. Everybody else is gonna get wiped out or put in prison. That's so who cares about coming up? It don't matter if I had, you know how many ideas brothers around the world have had about wonderful things that could make it in captivity. We're in captivity under this so-called white man.
Yeah.
What good is that if I have my LLC and my own shoe brand and I can make millions of dollars if this white man's face is on it?
It's cool. It's
cool to earn your money, but don't put yourself
But no,
into
these
that.
missiles are coming, man.
Right.
At the end of the day.
And you're gonna burn with the
You're gonna be
wicked,
wiped out.
and you'll burn with the wicked if you don't get your spirit right.
If you take this chip.
So, okay, I understand that. What's gonna happen to brothers like you that believe that but are righteous and believe?
We never got second Ezra 9 and 7, right?
Yeah, get it.
You bring that up.
And after this, I got to take my daughter to the airport.
Second
I
Ezra
appreciate
9.
your time too.
Second Ezra 9 and 7. And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by
Escape those missiles, all the destruction.
Okay.
by his works
By your works,
And
righteous
works,
works.
by your righteous works.
And by faith,
And by
by
faith.
whereby ye have believed,
Uh-huh.
shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land.
And what are those works and beliefs and faith that you have? It's established out of this Bible.
Right, okay.
This is part of our works to prove our faith, whereby we have believed what we're teaching now.
Right. That's why you're here right now.
That's why we're here now.
Okay.
That's why we
Can I
look
ask you-
like fools from planet whatever.
Yeah.
You know?
Can I ask you one more question? Is the New Testament what's the belief, your belief on the King James Version of the Bible or the New Testament?
Just the new. There's no difference between the old and the new. They go hand in hand. They work together. The New Testament or the new covenant that our Lord has made with us is so we can escape from death by making us perfect. They're making us perfect by having these laws and statutes and commandments of righteousness written in us.
Because I did some research and I was researching King James Version, and he wrote it back in 1608, I believe.
He didn't write it though. He wrote.
Yeah,
No, he commissioned people to write
Right,
it.
right.
He commissioned people to write it. But he to translate. But he was he patented a company that enslaved people. Ultimately, the company, right? So what my dilemma is? Do we believe a man like him, a British white,
You know, so-called black men.
It's so-called black
whole
men.
thing of him being so-called white men was just to
Oh,
discredit him.
okay,
And then even after he died, they even further tried to discredit him that he was a homosexual.
Yeah.
But it
Yeah, I
was
read
started
that.
It was started by two guys that got kicked out of the king's court.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
they waited until he died.
They waited
to write that
40
book.
years after he died.
Yeah,
that's
I read that.
that's the picture of him. What used to be in the front of the Bible. He's a so-called black man.
Okay.
And the thing about it, why would he
Oh,
talk
he
if
had a
he
little-
was
he
white?
had a-
Why wouldn't he write that part out? He's
Yeah.
the king. He could write the part about white people being taken out the Bible.
Yep.
He could have just,
Okay.
he's the king. He could do whatever he wanted to.
Yeah.
Right.
But he
okay.
wrote all of that. He wrote it as it was interpreted because the Spirit moved him to put it that way because he had the Spirit of our Lord, of our Heavenly Father in him.
So I should read the Bible then.
Of course.
With the proper interpretation and understanding of it.
Okay.
Yes.
Because I see people like T.D. Jakes, like Cleflo Dollar, moving these people with Bible to get money, right? That's why I think a lot of people don't read. They okay, all right.
They
well, now I know.
they take his word. He's a man of the Lord. They think he's been ordained by the Lord himself, and they're like, oh, he went to Bible school. So he got to know what he's talking about.
And they're looking at the carnal things of it.
Yep.
They
And
see his
another point
abundance of
They
wealth.
see his abundance of wealth. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
that's what moves our people.
Right.
I didn't mean to
Yeah.
cut you off.
Money.
another
that makes
point to
sense.
prove that King James was called black man. He had a son. His nickname was Little Black Boy or Black Charles or something like that.
Charles.
Yeah, he had a son, King Charles. He had a nickname Black Boy, Little Black Boy, something like that.
Do you guys know about the Moors?
Yeah,
The Moors?
That was just us following Islam.
Islam. Yeah, they were just the Israelites following Islam during the Dark Ages.
That's why
Okay.
both the
1,000 year
Christianity and Islam around that time, they both went down around the same
Why
time
don't
period.
history talk about that time? Because
About
something
that time
important-
of
The Dark
Moors.
Ages.
The Dark Ages.
Oh, the Dark Ages.
That's that same time.
And the Dark Ages was the Black Plague, right?
That's what
That's
took
what
us
ended
out
it.
of.
That's what ended it.
The
Yeah.
pneumonic and the bubonic plagues. Yeah.
Okay.
But
But when they say the Dark Ages, what exactly are they talking about?
Dark-skinned men.
dark-skinned men, dark
Oh, wow.
Asian Europe.
Really?
Western
It
Europe.
was over
particularly.
1,000 age period with so-called white people put in slavery. And we had to teach them how to take baths. And then when
Civilized.
they
Yeah,
came
I heard,
up,
yeah.
they took
Civilized.
our royalty,
Yeah.
the house of this, the house of that, Queen Elizabeth.
That's
they
what-
stole all that from us.
The first popes were black.
Yeah.
That's what the Renaissance was
Purple
about.
black.
Them being reborn.
And back in the
Wow.
power.
White man. Yeah, the Roman Empire.
And I forgot
Yeah.
what king was it King Fernandez? Basically, he wrote a decree for
Yeah.
all the Jews to leave the land or they're going to go into captivity.
Yep.
So the one that
King Ferdinand,
stayed in
yeah.
in the land, the
Queen
first
Isabel.
slave went to North Africa from England.
And Islam was created to combat the believers or the ones that they were trying to pervert the Christianity doctrine. The ones that didn't believe in that, they needed to control them also. So they brought up the Muslim customs, Islam customs of Northern Africa, and mixed it with the Bible, and now you got Islam.
Okay. Now, do you guys believe the Red Sea Party?
Yeah.
Okay.
faithful. It's faith. We believe it through faith. You know?
That's just like
actually, it wasn't the whole Red Sea. It was a Gulf.
Gulf of Suez.
But that's all through like people don't believe that you could be delivered when they pray. Get the same level.
Yeah. Now are you call yourself Israelites?
Yeah.
We are Hebrew.
Okay, because her and I was in Dallas, Texas. There are Israelites on this corner. There was another brothers on that corner, and it seemed like they was going back and forth, right? And then there was brothers over there preaching something else.
I was gonna say it a certain way, but I'm gonna just say it like this.
Okay.
You have to be moved by the Spirit to discern which is the righteous group.
Okay.
I was gonna give you a name, but the Spirit gotta guide you to know who's the righteous group.
Okay.
And through the course of time, some of us came in with certain groups, and now we know and have faith and believe that we have the 100% truth. That we're who we study under.
Okay.
But you have to discern that for yourself. Let every man be persuaded in his own mind.
Yeah, that's absolute discernment. Okay. Thank you, gentlemen.
All right.
I appreciate it. God bless you.
I'm going to.
Yeah, because like you said, we're not gonna defeat you into following us. We're gonna use no trickery. Oh, come follow us. Like some other groups.
That's why I was gonna give him the name.
Yeah, you gotta be fully persuaded in your own mind. The first thought is not even about joining the group. You gotta be fully persuaded and following your how about channel side first.
Right.
Then following the right group.
Right.
I got something.
Because a group not gonna get you saved at the end of the day, but a group gonna make sure you have the right, correct doctrine.
Yeah, not everybody in Great Millstone is promised to make it, man.
God.
Just like if you're in a different Hebrew Israelite group, that don't mean you're not gonna make it. Right. Yeah, bro.
This is John chapter 10 and verse 4. It says, and when he putteth forth his own sheep, he goeth before them, and the sheep follow him, for they know his voice, and a stranger will they not follow.
And they're not gonna follow a stranger because he said, my sheep hear my voice, right? Because you're gonna know, it's gonna resonate in your spirit, the words of truth, right? Because what's funny, everybody that comes up, it usually happens that way. They are the complete demons, but if they're on the fence, they can't deny the things that we're saying.
Right.
Like, damn, okay, yeah, that sounds like it's true. They don't even realize that they're subconsciously nodding and agreeing with us. But their spirits knows it's true, but will they do it? They like to hear my ways in approaching to God, but my words they will not do.
Right. It says, and a stranger they will not follow, but we will flee from him, for they know not the voice of strangers. And that's talking about those that are the Lord's sheep that he has in his hand, that you can't pluck out. They know the spirit by trying the spirit. They already know. Right. They're gonna gravitate to what's truth.
Quick testimony. When me and my cousin first came to find the men on the street to learn the word, we looked for Great Millstone. We ran the Shield of Wisdom. We knew where they were at, but we wasn't really.
I ran there too.
Right? I did too. So we're there. We're like. And we're not 10 minutes in. I turned to him like, "Hey, bro, this ain't it." In front of Taiwan, I was like, "This ain't it, bro." Hey, bro, what else we got? Oh, like, man, this ain't it. It wasn't resonating with me. The spirit over there wasn't resonating with me.
Hey, cause one of the first time I went to the Children with the building, right? He's like, "Oh, where you learn from?" I said, "Great Millstone." He was like,
"Exactly." That's
he was like,
exactly.
His whole continent changed.
Here long.
He was like, "Damn!" Like,
yep. Same thing, Great Millstone. Yep.
Can't combat it.
Didn't go back. We was about to go back. I was like, man, well, we can go to Shield of Wisdom. They're going to be on King and Crenshaw. I was like, I don't want to go back there. But we like, what else we going to do? And then we turned the block. And we going to hop on the freeway. I was like, all right, whatever. We turned the block and we saw the LA brothers right there. And we hopped out.
Oh, I got something real quick. And this is for those that basically get caught up and they end up in the wrong camp.
Yeah.
This is Proverbs 22 and 14. It says, the mouth of a strange woman is a deep pit. He that is abhorred of the Most High shall fall therein.
Follow diverse doctrines, man. That ain't the truth. Because that's why I kind of said that to him.
Because dude's saying, like, I've done my studies, I've been, or was it the last, was it the older cat? Both of them all kind of adhere to that, right? Like, they study and doing all that window shopping in these different teachings, learning from this person, that person, this person. You got to be careful when you do that, man.
Yeah.
But ultimately, it's if the Spirit will guide you to the right men.
Right.
If you have the sheep, you're not gonna hearken to the voice of strangers. Right. You're gonna know, like, no, something's off about like the brother said that they came in through shit of wisdom. I was over there too, and I was with them up until they started going into some little
weirdo shit, bro.
It was some crazy shit, like that nigga Nasty Nas, Naziraya, he even went into it. I was like, yeah, I know them niggas is out of there. But they try to go into this book that has like an extra continuation of the book of 2nd Esdras, 7th chapter. Yeah. It's like an extra 70 verses or something like that, and they try to go into it. And I was like, hey. And then they try to use it to basically teach hell.
But that's not even talking about hell.
Come on. They ain't even talking about it.
They're talking about the spiritual world, man.
Exactly.
So they're talking about, how the righteous are on this side of the hand of the Lord, and the wicked
how the wicked is going to be, they're going to be ashamed in the spiritual realm. They see the glory of the righteous.
Yeah.
Well,
it ain't talking about no damn.
But they try to use that to say that there's torment in hell.
And
so when I heard that, I was like, I can't. I can't.
And it's the same group that prays the angels too.
Come on. They sure do.
They don't pray to no damn angel.
Man, it wasn't 10 minutes, bro. They ain't even gotten nothing that I hadn't heard similar, but just the spirit over there, just like, man, this don't feel right. He was like, bro, come on, you spoiled, bro, it's the truth, bro, we got it. I'm like, man, this gotta be something else.
Yeah.
Can't do this. You have more?
It's another one. This is Proverbs 19 and 27. It says, cease, my son, to hear the instruction that causeth to err from the words of knowledge. Basically, cease from those that are teaching you to err away from the understanding. So basically, don't listen to the voice of strangers, man, because they're gonna lead you to the pit of death.
What I say, don't give heed to Babel.
Yeah.
Colossians 2 and 8.
Genealogies.
It talks about the rudiments of the world.
Yeah.
They beguile you through the philosophies.
I'm about to say that's why these rappers, these wannabe rappers try to come into the truth, and that's why these camps have a rap section in their truth. They say, you can put music out. Yep. So you gotta be spiritual. Like, it ain't about that. We don't need that. We got music. This is the music. The word itself is on the right way, broken down the right way is the music. What's the one? I don't know this one.
So Ecclesiastes 12 and 12, and further by these, my son, be admonished of making many books, there is no end, and much study is a weariness of the flesh.
Right, there's no end to, because you got dudes have on all these different books, they're going to keep going into book and book and book, there ain't going to be no end to it. They're going to be weary in the mind. It's Titus 1 and 10. But there are many unruly and vain talker and deceiver, especially they of the circumcision, going that know, whose mouth must be stopped, who subvert whole houses, teachers things which they ought not, for filthy lucre's sake. One of themselves, even a prophet of their own, said, the Christians are always liar and evil beasts, slow belly. This witness is true. Wherefore rebuke them sharply, that they may be sound in the faith.
And that's why the elders and the apostles and brothers of Great Millstone, that's why we go so hard on these other camps. Rebuke their ass sharply so that they can be sound in the faith. Right. Like when everybody know what our stance of the mark of the beast is. When them little baby kids, Adam Abbott, when they tried to put up their doctrine and tried to say that we going off on the doctrine, we did exactly what the scriptures say. Right. Rebuke their ass sharply, man.
Yeah.
Because they're of the circumcision. They know of the truth. They know those little precepts they learned from the same men that they tried to discredit. So we're justified in rebuking those dudes, man.
Yeah.
And all these other guys out there.
This witness is true, 14. Not giving heed to Jewish fable and commandment of men that turn from the truth. Unto the pure all things are pure, but unto them that are defiled and unbelieving is nothing pure. But even their mind and conscience is defiled. They profess that they know Yahweh, but in work they deny him, being abominable and disobedient, and unto every good work reprobate, for the understanding, for the judgment.
No, that's the one I want.
It's Sirach 5 and 9. Winnow not with every wind, and go not into every way.
Yeah. Hey, you can't jump into every little doctrine and then you find the differences and then because that makes you believe that you can find your own and create your own lane.
That's what happened to Adam Abbott.
Right.
They learned it from between the apostles, then they learned it from Zabak.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Getting whatever precepts and teachers that they can get from them. And then out of
Nah,
nowhere,
man, we're not singing.
and
Yeah,
then
we're singing the song, but not what you want.
out of nowhere, these dudes, all of a sudden, they do their own thing.
Yep.
And then they all of a sudden they start getting their following and they start feeling themselves. And now they're teaching things that they ought not.
Yep.
Now they're getting beside themselves, man. But that's why you're not supposed to wander with every doctrine, man.
Yeah.
You can't mix the doctrine. That's like mixing water and oil and water, man. Because there's only one truth, and it's pure.
Yeah.
It's unadulterated, man. You can't dilute that, man.
Yeah, you can't get like a cup and fill it with like 75% alkaline water, and then put 25% of it tap water.
Right.
You done contaminated the damn whole cup of water.
Yeah.
You made it unpure.
Continuing Sirach 5 and 9. Winnow not with every wind, and go not into every way, for so doeth the sinner that hath the double tongue.
Yeah. Because just like the prime example is, when the time comes, that's what that whole, what's the name of that group? That they called each other, they came together, but they don't all believe the same thing.
Unity camp.
Yashua Summit.
Exactly.
Unity camps.
Unity camp, right. The reason you can't be a unity camp is because one day you're gonna be teaching everything everybody, then you're gonna go into something that somebody else don't believe. Then there's gonna be conflict. Then they'll come back to you or to that unity camp, and then somebody else is breaking down, and then you weren't clear about something. They're gonna break it down different, and it's gonna bring confusion. The Most High is not the author of confusion.
Yeah. That's why it said that all y'all speak the same thing. That's why everybody in Great Milton have to be speaking the same thing. So when brother watch somebody in Chicago and then he watch somebody in Dallas, okay, they speaking the same thing. But then you start thinking something different, and then you start confusing that person that's just following Great Milton. What is he? What is he? Watching any other camp? So it's important for us to all be speaking the same thing. Be on one accord.
Unity means one.
Yep.
You don't see the fucking the elite bankers saying, no, we don't want no one world government. and another elite banking family, yeah, we need the one world government. No, man, they all on one accord.
Right.
They trying to pass this one world government.
10. Be steadfast in thy understanding, and let thy word be the same.
It should all line up together.
And your doctrine,
No contradictions.
your doctrine got to be consistent. Like for example, ISUPK over the course of, I'll say the last 6-7 years, they literally came up with 20 different things for what the mark of the beast is. Every time you hear them speak on the mark of the beast, they're always saying something. It's everything but what it really is. You know, not consistent at all, man. You know, that's what you call confusion. You're confusing your congregation. You're confusing those that are learning from you. All right, and basically what you're doing when you confuse them, you're scattering them. That's all you're doing. You're scattering the flock, man. You know, that's why we're supposed to call out the false pastors who scattering the sheep of the Lord's pasture. You know. Yeah, man. Hey, that's why the Spirit got on the brothers to confront Priest Don Yalla.
Yeah.
You know, he went live about, talking about Israelite camps. The brother basically he was direct and forward with him, like, hey, so what is the mark of the beast? Yeah. And he thought that the brother was coming there to be disrespectful and to start contention, when the brother was actually asking a sincere question. It's a biblical matter.
Right.
It's a prophecy.
Right.
So you should be able to let your yea be yea and your nay be nay on this. On
Right.
the
So what if he wasn't a follower of GMS? What he's just a dude that's just following you, and he's heard about the mark of the beast in the world and stuff, and he want to know from his teacher.
Exactly.
What is guy always having to be a teacher? Like, okay, let me go ask him if he know all everything else in scripture.
Right.
So he can come through like, hey, but him doing that, it's like, come on now.
I got a picture. 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 15. But sanctify the Lord power in your hearts and be ready always to give an answer to every man that asks you a reason of the hope that is in you with meekness and fear.
Of the hope that is in you with meekness and fear.
Yeah, that's commanded, man. Like that, you're supposed to do that, man.
Yeah, that's what both of those guys asked that today.
Come on.
Both of what they were trying to figure out.
And they got answered.
They
Thoroughly.
got their answers. Yep. And we answered with scripture.
Because anything outside of that, if you don't directly, answer our people, Yahweh Shai said it. He said anything other than that is wickedness, man.
Right. Hey, basically, if he didn't answer, basically it's like you're omitting, and omitting is lying. You know, because here you are, you're breaking down everything, you going into everything, then boom, mark of the beast. You ain't got no stamp on it, and it's like, okay, you're omitting, you're lying. You know, you're being wicked. Because by you not telling the people what it is, the blood is on him, because what happens if they take the ship? They didn't know nothing about, I don't know, not to take it or to take it, so that makes you wicked.
Well, don't they tell you that in Proverbs to draw someone that is delivered to death, if I'm not mistaken? Proverbs 24 and 11. Like you're supposed to have the answers, man. Yeah. It tells you the wise study to answer. You know. Matter of fact, go back to Sirach 5. I think it says something like that in that same chapter. Man.
Because the mark of the beast is not a small matter. But it also said in what it said, be ignorant.
Be not ignorant in anything.
In small.
In any small, great or small.
Yeah. Yep. And that's a great matter. But you make it a small matter by trying to play it cool, like, I ain't got no answer for it, you know?
Hey, I'll let you know I ain't the man if I ain't got the answer for the most. That's the most important instruction that you need of a prophecy coming.
Yeah.
You get that one wrong, you just signed up for death. If you let the wrong person lead you, you signed up for death.
Psalms 119 and 46. I will speak of thy testimonies also before kings and will not be ashamed.
Yeah, I'm going to speak the truth, whether you're a peasant or a king. That's why I tell us don't worry about what we should. When we're delivered up before these councils, don't worry about what words to speak unto them. For I will put the words in your mouth in that same hour. I'll give you the words to speak. And when you think the Spirit gonna tell, well, I don't know if I believe in Yahweh Shai. No, it ain't gonna be that.
There ain't no gray areas with the Most High.
No.
Ain't no toddling the fence, none of that. You either believe or you don't. And if you do believe it, you're supposed to be diligently declaring it, right?
Yeah.
You know, you're supposed to always be letting it be known and going into it.
That's right.
All right?
That don't mean run to everybody, just, hey, guess what, I'm this, I believe. That ain't what this time is for now. But when you ask of a question, ask of a reason of the hope that is within you with meekness and fear, you got to answer that.
Right.
Go ahead, bro. You have something like
that? Back in Sirach 5, this is 11. Be swift to hear, and let thy life be sincere, and with patience give answer.
With patience give answer. Because some of this stuff seems like dumbass questions, right? And they don't know how to articulate the question. They don't know how to receive the answers. You know, like the older guy, both of them, they didn't understand how to receive the answers directly from younger looking men. But they couldn't deny the answers they were given either.
Yep.
If thou hast understanding, answer thy neighbor. If not, lay